Hello everyone, and welcome back to Skyrim. Today, we are going to be continuing our quest along diplomatic immunity. As we can see here, it seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to talk to her contacts about how we can infiltrate the Thalmor embassy. It is possible that the Thalmor could be behind all of these dragons because they seem to be the only group of people that stand to gain anything from this. So as you can see, we have to do that. And just to let you guys know what I'm going to be doing for the playthrough, I plan on continuing along the main questline material and kind of sticking loosely to the main questline stuff. I might do a side quest here or there as I'm following that route, but after I've completed the main questline, I think I'll then go and do side quest stuff and just other fun stuff to do, and like the Thieves Guild, the Dark Brotherhood, stuff like that. I'll do all that stuff after I've completed the main quest. If you have any suggestions of any cool quests that you would like me to RP through, I am happy to take those suggestions, and if I think it's a good idea, I'll definitely do them. So yeah. That's what we're going to do. And also, one more thing is, as you noticed last episode, there was a lot of red filling the screen. That's because I've contracted a very nasty case of sanguinar vampirism. So that was from when I did the Morthal episode. I believe I got bit, basically. I think things didn't go too well. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try and relieve myself of this terrible vampirism. So then I will continue on the main quest. All right, let's get into the RP. Thank you, Master Bori. I appreciate everything you've taught me over the past few weeks. Come on, Lydia. I'm really not feeling too well. I think I've contracted some kind of sickness. Come on, let's go. We can talk as I walk, but basically, whenever I was clearing Morthal of all of those vampires, which is a great thing that I had done, I think that I contracted. I think I got bit by a vampire. So, as soon as possible, I need to make it to a shrine to heal myself, because I'm not feeling too good at all. Come on, Lydia. It's getting late. We need to make it down the mountain as soon as we can. Let's go. Excuse me. I need to...
You there. You're the one they call Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? Well, yes, that does seem to be the case.
Your lies fall on deaf ears, deceiver. The true Dragonborn comes. You are but his shadow.
His shadow?
When Lord Mirak appears, all shall bear witness. None shall stand to oppose him.
Lord Mirak? Wait, what? Oh, dear God. Lydia! We're being attacked. I need help. Where's the guards? Ugh. 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 Why are they attacking me? Ugh. 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 What the hell? What's wrong with these people? Orders to a cultist. I'll take it. Wait, what? There's more? No! I was defending myself!
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I was defending myself. Look, I'm the Jarl's Thane. I demand you let me go at once. I was only defending myself.
Oh, Forgive me, Thane. I didn't realize it was you. We'll look the other way this time. But even the Jarl's influence has its limits. Be more careful.
You'll do well next time to pay attention and take evidence. I was only defending myself.
Oh, what happened?
Don't worry about what happened. Go back into your homes. Everything's fine now. Who is this Mirak? Another Dragonborn? I thought I was the only Dragonborn. Alright. I need to get to the Temple of Kinnereth. I'm not feeling too well at all. Excuse me.
Welcome.
Hello. Excuse me. I need help. I'm not feeling well.
Yeah?
Could you just point me to the nearest temple or shrine? That way, I see. Thank you, sir. Don't feel good at all. Dear Kinnereth, please have mercy on me. In my attempts to do good in the world, I have been contracted with some type of vampirism.
Can hardly stand it.
Please watch over me and heal me of these sicknesses. Thank you, Kinnereth, for your blessing. I will continually serve you. Well, Lydia, I feel much better. I don't think I have that contraction that I had before. It seems that the gods truly do listen. I will do well to keep Kinnereth in mind in my travels. She's done me a great deal of good. And these healers here, they're doing the Divine's work. All right, let's get going. Well, it's getting late. I should probably rest in the inn. And tomorrow morning, first thing, I'll head to Riverwood. Well, before I walk in, I should probably take off my helmet. Imagine walking in here and the first thing these people see is a horned monster walking through the door.
Come on in.
I wouldn't want to scare anybody here.
Take a seat and get the cold out.
Hello, good day. Hello, innkeeper. How are you?
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need?
I see, retiring. Isolda. Well, hopefully, she's, good for it. Basically, I just wanted to know if I could rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Thank you.
I'll show you to you. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Absolutely. I feel much better already. Definitely well rested. There is one thing I do need, actually. Excuse me, Lydia.
Oh.
Excuse
If
me,
it's
hold on.
work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires?
I see. I appreciate that, but actually, I think I have a little bit of firewood to sell.
Honest gold for honest work.
Thank you for taking that off my hands. But do you have any food for sale? I'm a little parched.
Let's sate that appetite, hmm?
Some ale, apple pie, baked potatoes. Why not? I've got plenty of gold. Might as well eat like a king. Cooked beef and a jug of milk. Ah, there we go. And some dessert, a honey nut treat too. How about it? Thank you,
Need
Holder.
anything else? Just let me know.
Well, Lydia, it's time for a big breakfast.
Down with Ulfric, the killer of kings. On the day of your death,
there we
we
go.
will drink and we'll sing.
There we go. Alright, how about some baked potatoes, some bread, some cooked beef, a goat cheese wedge, a honey nut treat for dessert, and some ale to wash it all down.
Of Skyrim, and we fight all
That's much
our
better.
lives. Sovngarde beckons every one of us.
Alright, well, we've had breakfast. I suppose we should head out.
But this land is ours, and we'll see it.
Oh yes, a beautiful day. But before I go, I guess since I'm here, I should sell some of those valuables that I have on me. They're only taking up inventory space anyway.
Anything you like.
Hello, Bellathor. Good to see you.
Everything's for sale, my friend. Everything.
Everything.
My sister, I'd sell her in a second.
You are a character, Bellathor. How's business?
Interesting, to say the least. What with all that's been going on. On the one hand, supplies are harder to come by since fewer traders are traveling the roads these days. But on the other, the scarcity of supplies has led to some, well, elevated prices.
Elevated, you say?
All that matters is that I have what you need, and it's worth every septum.
I see. By the way, what brings a Breton to Skyrim?
Isn't it obvious? Why, the wonderful weather and hospitable people, of course. Not to mention my great fondness for dragons and petty political power struggles. But without a doubt, the most compelling feature of this frozen wasteland is the volley of inane questions leveled at me on a regular basis.
Excuse me. You know you would do better to respect your customers so that they continue to come back. Haven't you learned anything about trade, customer service? Is that not something that you live by? Well, anyway, I have some things to sell.
Take a look.
You're lucky there's a monopoly in this city. Alright, let's sell some of the stuff that we definitely do not need. Which would be here. I don't need this. I do need that. The wooden mask I'm gonna keep. In terms of weapons, I have a forsworn bow. I don't need this. That's gonna release a little bit of weight. In terms of books, I don't need Alva's journal. I'll keep most of this stuff on me, I suppose. Because it's good, Alright, we'll just go with that. Thank you, Bellathor. I appreciate your service.
Do come back.
How about, watch your tone? Alright, let's get out of here before I end up getting upset and causing a ruckus in this store.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Nothing. And what of my son?
Fresh-baked loaves.
What of Thorold?
Still warm from the
Is he
oven.
nothing? So don't talk to me about suffering.
Your son chose his side and he chose poorly, and now he's gone. Such is the way of war. The sooner you accept his loss, the
Chops
better.
and steaks fit for a jarl.
Never
Come and see my
accept
selection of
his
the
death.
finest quality meats.
My son still lives. I feel it in my heart. So tell me, Battleborns, where is he? Where are you holding my Thorold?
Do you believe this old hag? Holding him?
I've got a recipe
Why,
for venison
I've
stew
got
that
him
I
in
want
my
to try out.
cellar.
Will you have
He's
venison
my
anytime
prisoner. Face it, Cal.
I'll be sure to
Your
bring some back
stupid
for you the
son
next
is
time I
dead.
go hunting.
He died a
Make it
storm
quick, and there
cloaked
might be a
traitor.
bowl of hot
And
stew
you,
in it for you.
you best keep your mouth shut before you suffer the same.
Come on, Father. There's nothing more to be said here.
Excuse me, sir.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well.
You know, you shouldn't talk to an old lady like that. It's not very nice or kind of you. You should watch the way you speak to older ladies, or I might have to do something about it. What was that argument all about anyway?
Just one more thing the Greymanes want to blame on others. It's not my fault they turned their backs on the Empire, or their mule of a son raised arms against it. And yet, they want to heap the fault on my family's good name? Ah!
Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak or a tender
And what about
ribs.
Clan Greymane?
Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about. It's true, Vignar Greymane and his lot are one of Whiterun's oldest and, depending on who you ask, most respected clans. I don't dispute that. But it's one thing to take pride in your lineage, and another to cling blindly to the past. What they call honor and tradition, I call ignorance.
And what about your own clan?
Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale.
I see.
We've got honor, wealth, and titles too. Aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will.
Well, why feud with the Clan Greymane? Why not just live your own life and enjoy your own family? Why make it a point to compete with a different family?
Money, you laggard. What else? It always comes down to coin. The Greymanes have deep roots in Whiterun, but so do we. Difference is, we're rich. And Vignar hates it. Oh, and they hate it too. All their big talk of pride and honor. What have they got to show for it? Beggars' rags and stale bread. We've got the same pride, same honor, and we've got wealth. No wonder they envy us.
So it sounds like you're just an asshole.
I'm not afraid of anything.
Get out of here, Ulfred.
You watch yourself out there.
You watch yourself.
No, this meat won't do it all.
Alright, let's get out of here. Turns out there's feuding families in Whiterun. Interesting to talk to them, but he seems like a real pain. Oh well. Let's make sure we get to where we need to go. We need to get to Falkreath. You know, there's no need to tend to the bodies of these cultists. After a journey of a few miles down the road, I have made it to Falkreath. Well, Lydia, it looks like we've made it. I'll leave my horse near the gate. I'm sure one of the stablemen will put the horse away, right there. Alright. Now I need to see if I can find Delphine, to see if she knows anything or has any leads.
Come on in. We got warm food.
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan.
I sure hope I wasn't. But to be honest, I wasn't looking very closely either. You know, you should keep this hidden. Shouldn't leave the door wide open like that.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Oh, you have? So, you mean, get me in? Huh. You know, that didn't take very long. How did you figure that out so quickly?
I've been doing this a long time, remember? While the Thalmor have been looking for me, I've been watching them.
I see. So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate this Thalmor embassy? Seems like a tough job.
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Sure, Malborn. Huh. Who is this contact of yours? Are you sure that we can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you.
Like me.
But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
I see. So, how exactly am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
A toady? I think I could probably do that. I'll put on my best air of arrogance. Once I'm inside the embassy, well, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
Elenwen's office, huh? Understood. Hopefully there's some valuable notes or journals there. I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Likewise, Delphine. Alright, you hear that, Lydia? We've got a plan. Well, as you can see, it seems that things are worse than even Delphine thought. Dragons aren't just coming back to life, they're being resurrected by other dragons. Delphine suspects that the Thalmor might be bringing dragons back for some sinister purpose. She's going to help me infiltrate the Thalmor ambassador's manor and find out what they know about the dragons. I should meet with her contact Malborn in the Winking Skeever Inn in Solitude. Well, do you hear that, Lydia? We've got a long way to go. We've got to travel to Solitude. See if we can get into this party. Excuse me, Orgnar. Hope you're having a fine day, and I hope you are having a fine day playing your flute to nobody. Alright, well, I suppose we should look on our map and see how far away this Solitude location is. It is actually quite far. Well, I suppose we should get on the road. We've got a long way to go. Well, we've already come a long way, but there's still much further to go. As you can see, we're still got quite a bit of road to travel. Well, I guess we better pick up the pace. You know, Daisy, it seems that you're quite healthy. Lydia must be taking good care of you. Feeding you properly. Seem to be necromancers and skeletons there. Best not to disturb them. My goodness. All these rays of beautiful sun breaking through the trees. It is a beautiful sight. And elk running and prancing through the forest. Can't really beat that. And look what I'm coming across. More Thalmor. Excuse me. Well, Morthal, Dragon's Bridge, Karthweston. I think I better take this way. butterflies. Beautiful. Alright, we can jump. What the? That's not what I wanted to do. Come on. You can do it, Daisy. You can jump. Alright, let's try that again. Let's go, Daisy. We can do it. There we go. Good girl. Good jump. Right over that log. There's Dragon's Bridge. Still no sign. Still no sign for Solitude, but according to my map, we must be on the right road. Jeez, look at this bridge. No wonder it's called Dragon's Bridge. What a beautiful place. Definitely worth visiting to see at least a few times. There we go. Wow, what a beautiful place. Is there any history here that I can learn about? Excuse me.
If you're looking for a room, you want the 4 shields.
Understood. But I'm not actually looking for a room. I was just curious about the area. Hello.
Are you a soldier? One day, I'm going to be a soldier.
I'm not a soldier, but, you know, there are other paths in life other than bloodshed. Well, maybe we should just keep passing. What a beautiful and cozy little town. Oh, look at that. A beautiful shrine. What do you say, Lydia? Let's take a look. Maybe I should pay my respects. Well made. Beautifully done. And that could be holy water. I'm not sure. Gorgeous. Well, Lydia, let's get back on the road. It's nice to see little places like this along the road. A sign that there are still that believe in the gods and try to do their best to worship them. It's a sign of a little bit of good still left in the world. A little bit of mercy and a little bit of patience still left in this bleak and evil place. But I don't believe that all of Skyrim is evil, just some bits of it. Look at this, Solitude. And I think I can see Solitude on the horizon. Finally. I think we've made it, Lydia. Well, let's keep our horse in the stables. I believe there are some stables here for us to keep our horse. Ah, there we are. Well, horsekeeper, could you please hold on to my horse here? Hello.
You got business at the stables?
I actually, I'm just curious. How long have you been a stable master?
Been about 8 years now. I used to be a mercenary, but one trip to Ravenscar Hollow cured me of that. There's hag ravens in that cave with talons like daggers. They'll open your bowels quick as you wink if you let them get close. A creature like that'll make a man think long and hard about what he wants out of life.
I see. Well, if it's okay, I'd like to get some armor for my horse.
Of course.
Well, let's go with old-fashioned, sturdy steel armor. Also, alright, look at my steed. Now Daisy is a formidable foe. It's a good thing I took Daisy here. Now this is an incredible piece of armor. Wow. Well, Daisy, you're gonna have a lot better time fighting foes with me. It'll be a lot safer. Alright, Lydia. Come on, let's go. We need to make it into Solitude. Wow, look at these walls. Very sturdy. They seem to be a good place to... Seems well defended. Seems like a place that would not be easily overtaken by any armies. Even the Thalmor would have trouble taking this place. Alright, let's get in here. See if we can find this wood elf.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Get on!
Go home for what?
Traitor!
What's happening
you should
here?
Tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
They're all hard.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrik. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrik. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
What's happening here? Oh dear God.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
This was almost me. Ugh. Damn. That poor bloke. Poor Nord.
Gate guard you were.
Well, I suppose the show is over. I guess we better get going.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
I think I expected more.
Well, it seems that my introduction to this place has not been a very good one. After seeing something like that, I need to get into the Winking Skeever. Ugh, I need a drink. It was a little bit rough to witness.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I see, this place is quite busy. I would like a drink.
It's been a good week, my boy. Loud customers mean good cheer. Good cheer means a full tip. You know,
A wood elf.
you to run the steamer, so.
I don't know, Father.
Hello. How are you? If you don't mind, I'd like to sit next to you. I think I was supposed to meet you. Hello. Are you Malborn? I was just wondering if you're Malborn. There was a friend of mine that sent me here and said that there was a wood elf in the Winking Skeever. I wonder if that could be you.
Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you.
What kind of things should I bring?
You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly.
I see. Well, hold on. I need to get a few things ready.
I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember?
Absolutely.
I may have charmed a look.
I'm gonna need some clothes, because if I give him the clothes off my back,
I'm not interested, Jari.
well,
Doesn't matter how many times you ask.
then I won't have any clothes to wear.
You might.
Here we are. Radiant raiments. Hello, excuse me. I'm looking for some clothes.
Oh, what delight. Another charming customer.
Is everything okay? Having a bad day?
It is when my customers waste time chatting and not buying.
Alright, look. Do you get a lot of business when you're acting like that?
Radiant Raiment has the finest attire in all of Skyrim. That is how we get business.
Alright, fine. Well, I need some clothes.
Finally.
Well, you're no use. Excuse me, I'm looking to buy. Is anyone here? Hello? I'm looking for an innkeep.
Sister dear, could you try sewing these sleeves a little tighter? We can't have our customers looking sloppy because of your work. Oh, certainly, dear sister. We couldn't afford to have our customers look like the simple pigs they are, now could we? Good. And while you're at it, perhaps you could sew your mouth shut when our fine customers are within earshot, hmm?
Excuse me, Tari.
Why, hello. Here to buy? If you have to ask the price, you might be in the wrong store.
Well look, do you always insult people when you meet them? It's not very good for business.
It's not an insult, just an observation. If I were walking around with a wound, I would want you to tell me to see a doctor. Your outfit is something of an open wound, where attire is concerned.
I see. Well, what's wrong with my outfit?
Nothing at all. It's very nice. If you want something with a little more style, however, you should see what we have available.
My armor is made out of the scales of dragons. I don't think there's anything in your coffers that'll be better than that. Look, I just need to buy some clothes. Can't anyone sell me anything?
Thank you for your patronage.
If I were to visit the Blue Palace, what do you suggest?
You're really going to the Blue Palace? That presents an opportunity. If you are willing to wear one of Radiant Raymond's outfits and speak to the Jarl, I would not only pay you, but let you keep the outfit.
Oh, really? Okay. Sounds easy enough. I'll do that eventually.
Good. Here's the outfit. Try to get Elisif's opinion on it, and if she likes it, mention it's from Radiant Raiment.
Oh, I understand. I'll do that eventually. But at the moment I have other business to attend to, but I promise I will do as you ask.
I do hope you'll remain in Solitude. The city could do with some new blood.
Alright, well, Lydia, I think we need to change. There we go. Let's remove all of our other gear that we do not need to have on. Alright, well, I'm doing an amazing favor for her, so I don't think she'll mind if I use some boots. After all, how am I supposed to do anything without some good boots to wear? There we go, I found a nice Nordic circlet. Alright, this ought to do for now. I'd like better boots than this, but unfortunately I can't find any. Alright, I can finally give him the rest of my armor, because I have clothes to wear.
You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you.
Understood. I'm ready. Here's what I'll need.
Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party.
All right.
Don't worry.
Take this axe. I'll need the axe. I'll also need all of my dragon plate and my shield. And I think that's about all I'll need. If I have those things, I should be fine. Also, my bedroll and my backpack. Thank you, Malborn. Please keep them safe. That armor's very important to me. If it ever comes up missing, I'll be very upset. Well, Lydia, guess I'm out of weapons. I've barely got anything on me anymore. I'm practically unarmed and I have no armor. So I guess we better get to that party. I don't think these shoes go with this outfit. They look a little ridiculous and I'm not wearing any socks. Well, I'd like better boots, but unfortunately I don't have any. Alright. Now, she told me to meet her here. Delphine, you're here as promised.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy?
Yes, I have. He should be all set.
Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
Understood. Now, I mean, I suppose these party clothes and these party boots ought to do quite well. Alright. Wow, I actually look incredible. That Nordic circlet looks incredibly good. Alright, let's go, Delphine.
I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy?
Hold on, 1 minute.
This is no time for cold feet. I put everything in your hands here, not least Malborn's life. Now do whatever it is you need to do, and let's get going before we miss our chance.
Absolutely, Delphine. I promise. Well, everyone, what I needed to do is I needed to let you know that we're going to do that next episode because it's already been a little bit of time here preparing to get to go to this party, but I know that whole party sequence is going to be quite a lot. It's going to be quite a lot to do, so it's going to deserve a whole episode all on its own. So I think I'm going to end it here just so that I can start a fresh episode with going to the embassy and doing this party. As you can see, I look incredibly good. My Nordic circlet, these fine clothes. I'm ready to be a pompous brat. So, anyway, thank you all for joining me in this episode and enjoying this RP. I sure do enjoy it. And my horse, look at it. Look at that. The horse has beautiful armor. I'm really doing well here. So, all right. Thank you all for joining me, and I will see you next time.